First, some developing news out of Bruton.
A high school band director charged with sex crimes appeared in court this afternoon. Fox 10 News reporter Letitia Bush joins us live with an update. Letitia?
Bob Lanise, Jeffrey Gaines stood before a judge today. He was granted $350,000 bond. With some restrictions, though, he's not allowed to have any contact with the alleged victims or any minors except for his 2 young children. We also learned in court today that he's from Cairo, Georgia. That's where he was working near that area. That's where his family is. And if he makes bond, he's able to go back to that area. Now, let's rewind a bit, take you back before he got into that courtroom. Here's video of him making his way to the judge. We had an opportunity to ask him some questions. He didn't answer any of them except for mine. Are these lies? Is this truth? Allegations?
Would you like to apologize to these alleged victims? Mr. Gaines, do you need counseling?
The community here is really shocked when I talk to them about you. What do you want them to know? You were their neighbor, their friends.
There's always more than one side to the story.
We're asking you if you can give us any information on that today.
I have no comments.
No comment. So there was a sort of spark in his eye when I brought up the community. That's when he looked at me. That's when he stopped for a second and thought about what he wanted to say. That was his soft spot there, is what are his neighbors and his friends thinking right now. He wanted to address that, that shock that the community is going through, because he is charged with sexual contact, including bondage, with 8 girls, allegedly ages between 14 and 18. Now, if you've ever been to Bruton, you know it's a very friendly city. People say hello to strangers. They have a very peaceful community, and they're anxious to get back to that, and they want to know more details about this case.
I never expected nothing like that at T.R. Miller.
When the unexpected happens in Bruton, many people here depend on their faith.
A lot of praying that God will bring us out through this.
Donna Joyner has a daughter at T.R. Miller High School. After the news broke that former band director Jeffrey Gaines allegedly had sexual contact with at least 8 teens, she had a talk with her daughter.
I told my daughter, judge ye lest ye be not judged, and we're not going to judge until all the facts are in and everything's said and done.
Donna isn't the only one withholding judgment. Teresa Dial is waiting for the courts to make a decision.
We're waiting for truth to come out.
The allegations alone are enough for longtime Bruton resident Richard Tarpley to frown upon the situation.
We try to be a Christian town, and that's not appropriate for what happened.
But even he is waiting to make a final judgment.
I want to hear both sides.
I can't stress enough how much I heard that today. People are hesitant to sort of condemn him. They want to know more information, but those charges are very serious and people are paying attention to them. More details will come out in the preliminary hearing that's set for September 11th. That's when we should hear how he got to this place, how he got arrested, why these charges were brought against him. So we will certainly be following that. And the prosecution made it very clear today that they are working on the final stages of filing more charges. Several charges, not 1 or 2. We're talking possibly in the double digits here. So I'm going to hold off on confirming that right now because it's not quite official yet, but it's clear those files will be charged sometime early next week. We will confirm what those charges are. So stay with Fox 10 News. Reporting live here near Bruton, I'm Letitia Bush.